Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to MMTV News in English with me, Maria Milza Masood. President Dr. Mohammad Moez has reaffirmed the government's commitment to supporting parents in raising children in a healthy, happy and Islamic environment. In a message shared to mark the Global Day of Parents, the President recognized the vital role parents play, especially young and new parents, in shaping future generations. He described parenting as a sacred responsibility and extended his congratulations and appreciation to all parents across the country. Additionally, the President assured that the government will continue to provide the resources, environment and opportunities necessary for parents to raise children who are not only emotionally and physically well, but also grounded in Islamic values. Observed annually on June 1, the Global Day of Parents highlights the vital role families play in society and the need to support parents in raising future generations. President Dr. Mohammad Moez has called for urgent action following a major power outage affecting Male and Hurmale. In a post on his official X account, the President stated he has instructed the relevant authorities to treat the situation with utmost seriousness, assuring the public that the government will take all necessary steps to prevent such incidents from recurring. The outage caused by a technical issue disrupted electricity services across the capital region. State Electric Company Limited Stelco teams are currently working to resolve the problem and restore power. The company also took to X apologizing for any and all inconveniences caused due to power outage. President Dr. Moez acknowledged decades of support from China but clarified that the Maldives' foreign policy is not intended to favor any specific country.
The President made the statement during an exclusive interview with Sri Lankan news outlet Ceylon today in response to a question whether the Maldives has a pro-China foreign policy. He stated that the Maldives' foreign policy is grounded in promoting the freedom, development and peace relations of the Maldivian people, rather than favoring any foreign country. In response to a question about the Maldives' decision to welcome a Chinese research vessel and its implications, the President emphasized the country's commitment to a non-aligned foreign policy, noting that the Maldives has also welcomed military vessels from various nations, reflecting its hospitality and friendly ties worldwide. He also affirmed that no country will be permitted to misuse the Maldivian territory to undermine peace and stability in the Indian Ocean region. He further clarified that the Chinese vessel operating in the Maldives' exclusive economic zone is conducting environmental research. President Dr. Moez also highlighted the country's improving economic outlook, attributing it to the difficult but decisive measures implemented by his administration. Addressing criticism over major shifts in the Maldives' foreign policy, President Dr. Mohammad Moez stated that adapting to rapidly changing geopolitical dynamics is essential to ensure the nation's interests are served. He added that this adaptability is hallmark of a strong and forward-looking government. He also affirmed the Maldives' commitment to working collaboratively with all nations to uphold and promote regional stability.
President Dr. Mohammad Moez has established a new state-owned company, Greater Male Financial District Limited, by presidential decree with the objective of transforming the Maldives into an international financial hub. The company was formed under Article 15 of the Companies Act and is tasked with leading efforts to expand innovation in financial services, digital real estate, banking, and financial tourism. It will also be responsible for implementing initiatives in line with the government's broader economic vision to promote the Maldives as a global financial services destination. Fully owned by the state, the company is incorporated as a separate legal entity with an authorized capital of MBR 1 billion divided into 100 million shares at a nominal value of MBR 10 each. The launch of the company comes as the government intensifies its push to diversify the national economy and increase productivity. As part of this strategy, the administration has set a target of generating 15% of GDP from the creative economy by 2030 and has declared 2026 as the year of national innovation. President Dr. Moez has also outlined a long-term vision to establish Hurmale as the financial capital of the Maldives. This vision is supported by a recent agreement signed in May with MBS Global Investment to develop the Maldives International Financial Center, MIFC. With the country's economy heavily reliant on tourism, the formation of Greater Mali Financial District Limited is a key step in the government's efforts to pursue economic diversification and elevate the Maldives' presence in the global financial landscape. We'll see you soon after a short break.
In here today.
Of course, bro. It's the kickoff. It's the new Premier League season. I'll be ready. Get loud. This is new faces, latest drip, and fresh trims. It's time to believe. The greatest league in the world is back.
Brought to you by MediaNet.
Kafa, tiga pocket ende tenu kontaga phone lani. Kafa, passport atungi fangolani ko gilli ayo. Kafe kanita dani, foshi gilli ayo.
Kokko hasnuwe, kafe dani hajjen umra plan nagag. Konkamaka kafa haswambi. Ituru malumat Elite mobile app adi myelite.mv.
Elite Ailaya, marhaba.
Welcome back. Looking into more news, President Dr. Mohamed Moises' recent announcement of the nationwide First Home Housing Initiative has sparked cautious optimism among residents, particularly youth who have grown up amid a housing crisis in the Maldives.
A World Bank report from 2022 revealed that 74% of households in Mali live in rented accommodation. For many young adults, rising living costs have made the goal of home ownership increasingly out of reach, repeating a cycle they have witnessed in their own families. Yet home ownership remains vital. It offers individuals the chance to take control of their futures, achieve financial stability, and build equity rather than watching their earnings disappear into rent. Speaking to local media on Saturday, President Dr. Moises stated that construction under the new initiative is expected to commence later this year in key locations such as Kirawarfalu and Gulifalu, with 4,000 flats already allocated for the Mali region. Housing developments are also planned across 57 islands, reflecting a broader effort to improve access to home ownership beyond the capital. The president also stated that individuals who lost homes under previous housing schemes will be prioritized in the current program, providing they have not already benefited from another initiative. The issue of fairness in past housing distributions remain a key concern among youth, many of whom feel that earlier schemes lacked transparency and equity. Much will depend on how effectively the initiative is implemented, but it presents a promising step toward addressing long-standing housing challenges. Comparisons have already been made to countries like Singapore, where home ownership exceeds 90% and public housing policies are closely tied to family formation, offering insights into possible implementation models. In the Maldives, however, the challenge is compounded by the country's dispersed geography. The true test of the First Home program will be whether it can overcome the Maldives' unique logistical demographic hurdles to deliver meaningful results for a new generation of homeowners.
The Ministry of Economic Development and Trade has announced a delay in its decision to make the Tradian platform the exclusive channel for import and export services in the Maldives. Originally scheduled to take effect on June 1, 2025, the mandatory use of the Tradian platform has been postponed to allow additional time for testing. The ministry stated that further work is needed to ensure smooth integration of services related to imports, exports, and system connectivity before the transition can be completed. Until a new date is confirmed, businesses will continue to access import and export services through existing channels. The ministry has assured that a public announcement will be made once the Tradian platform is ready for full implementation. Tradian, the Maldives' national single window for trade, was officially launched in September last year. It is designed to streamline procedures by offering digital access to various services from multiple government agencies through a single online platform. The Maldives National Single Window Project is a collaborative effort between the Ministry of Economic Development and Trade, TradeNet Maldives Corporation, and other relevant agencies. The initiative forms part of a government's broader agenda to digitalize trade and administrative services, aiming to simplify business processes and improve efficiency across the trade sector. In a post on X, Economic Minister Mohammed Said described the recently concluded Maldives Expo 2025 as a landmark event that brought President Dr. Mohammed Moises' vision for a thriving, creative and digital economy to life. The 9-day exhibition, officially titled the Divahinge Ufedun Terikamuge Maurus 2025, was held to promote local talent and innovation and to strengthen the foundations of the Maldives' creative industries. Minister Said stated that the expo was more than just a display of artistic talent. It was a multi-dimensional event designed to empower indigenous creatives and stimulate economic diversification through innovation. Referring to President Dr. Moises' presidential address earlier this year, the minister said the central goal of the expo was to enhance the creative potential of the Maldivian people and drive national development through indigenous ingenuity. The expo featured specialized zones such as the Creative Economic District, Digital District, and Marketplace District, offering immersive and interactive experiences. These areas served as platforms for entrepreneurs, digital creators, and innovators to connect, showcase their work, and attract investment. Additionally, the Entertainment District hosted sports and cultural activities, while family-oriented events and children's programs contributed to an inclusive and festive atmosphere. Minister Said underscored that the expo aligned with the government's broader strategy outlined in the Strategic Action Plan 2019 to 2023 and the Digital Maldives for Adaptation, Decentralization and Diversification project. These initiatives aim to build a digitally resilient economy, leverage technology for climate adaptation, and ensure decentralized access to digital opportunities. He thanked the Business Centre Corporation BCC, the ministry's team, and all those involved in the event's success. He reserved special praise for the local artisans and manufacturers, attributing the expo's success to them. Customers using RTL bus and ferry services in Mala and Hurumala can now track their bank card transactions through the official RTL website, the Maldives Transport and Contracting Company MTCC has announced. The update comes in response to concerns from users who reported being charged for trips they did not take. To address this, MTCC has now introduced features allowing commuters to verify trip records and monitor bank card transactions linked to RTL services. Passengers can view their travel history by visiting the Check Trip Details link under Useful Links on the RTL website and entering the reference number provided in the transaction SMS from Bank of Maldives, BML, to confirm journey details. Passengers use the MTCC app to purchase tickets, while contactless bank cards are commonly used for payments on RTL buses and ferries. That's all the news we have for today. Thank you for watching and have a pleasant day.